This story right here proves that power's to the people.
With the last words on my lips, that I am a revolutionary.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Superior, and thanks for watching Superior Thinking, where we are committed to an intellectual integrity and a moral honesty. And go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and go ahead and comment down below if you want to continue this conversation. And today we're going to be talking about Mr. Mederos, the truck driver in Colorado who was driving a truck. His brakes or whatnot gave out, and he got into a 70 car pileup, which caused the life of 4 people. And we're here to talk about an update. Governor Polis, governor of Colorado, obviously, reduced the sentence, the 110-year sentence, to 10 years. Now, me, in my opinion, of course, I think it should be around 5 to 6 years, because something has to be done. You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk scot-free, but 5 to 6 years to me would have been good, but 10 years is way better than 110 years. With that does come a lot of disagreements. But of course, there was a petition signed, over 3 million people signed it, so obviously it was a big outcry that Governor Polis actually heard. So let's go ahead and watch a video of one of the victim's relatives spoke out against minimizing his sentence.
A lot of people like to say that he's already served a lot of time, and that's not exactly true either, and people don't necessarily know about that. He's actually been out on bond, and he has been getting to live his life and hang out with his family, and so he needs to serve time. He needs to understand accident, no accident, whatever it may be, he caused deaths, he caused injuries, and he caused major trauma.
So of course you have to be careful what you say to people who are grieving, especially when they're directly connected to people that they lost. Now, of course, like I said, no one's gonna walk away scot-free. Someone has to pay a price. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree there. Now, when it comes to a mistake or not, 50 years, 110 years, that feels close enough to justice. And speaking from experience, losing someone to an accident is one thing, but losing someone you love that was on purpose is different. And I lost my sister to someone who was driving drunk, and anger, and my sister trying to get out the car and he wouldn't let her, and it caused a car accident which took her life. He didn't get 110 years. He didn't even get 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So speaking from experience, you would think the shoe would be on the other foot, on the other person's foot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking from experience that when someone makes an accident, you don't take away their whole life. You know what I'm saying? If someone does something on purpose, through intoxication, through anger, through hate, then yeah, you throw the book at them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're making a conscious decision to cause harm. You know what I'm saying? But if something was an accident, you definitely, if you make an accident, you definitely wouldn't want your life to be taken away over something that you had little control over. But of course, giving props when props is due, Mr. Governor Polis, like I said, honestly, he either listened to the people and agreed, or he knew that if he didn't act, he was going to be, criticized and demonized by over 3 million people. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to think he seen the story and acted upon grace and mercy, which led to the clemency and reducing that to 10 years. Now, this only proves that the power belongs to the people. You know what I'm saying? And if people would actually pay attention to situations like this more often, and we all spoke out against it or for it, then we can all agree on something and feel like we all actually work together. You know what I'm saying? Because having 3 million plus people sign something that, especially today in 2021, like that almost seems impossible, because you can't get a room full of 10 people to agree on one thing. You know what I'm saying? So to actually have this much people come together only proves that we can actually make society better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really want to get rid of racism, which, I might be a sucker for, high hopes, but it will take more than just, a thousand people, a million people. It might take 5-10 million people to agree on something and push against the people who disagree with us, who want racism and things like that. You know what I'm saying? If we want people to like feel like they can thrive in America without having to be forced to work lower wages and have to live in poverty, even though they don't want to, their circumstances keep them in there. If we all spoke out and rose against that and actually put action behind it, we might be able to get that. So like I said, this only proves that power is to the people.